Welcome to the Veterinary Marketing Podcast, where it's all about helping your veterinary practice attract, engage, and retain clients. Broadcasting a new podcast every Monday from sunny Southern California, here's your host, Brandon Bashirs.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to episode number 211 and a half of the Veterinary Marketing Podcast. Hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's episode, we're going to talk about a new update to iOS 14, how it affects your veterinary hospital, and what you need to do about it. There's some huge changes coming down the pipe when it comes to tracking pixels and all of the cool stuff that we've been enjoying as marketers here for the last several years. And there are big changes here. We're going to talk about what to do to fix it, and it's really, really important. Before we begin, I want to mention a few things. First, if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts from. And if you ever need any help with anything, please head on over to the Facebook group, The Veterinary Marketing Nerds. It's a great place to get help. Right now, we're doing a 10-week marketing workshop. It's completely free to join, so get on over to the Facebook group. I post links of the replays, and you'll be able to access everything over there. So facebook.com/groups/the Veterinary Marketing Nerds. I'd also like to mention this episode is being sponsored. We have two websites by Brad Haven, usedvetequipment.com and newvetequipment.com. For over 8 years now, usedvetequipment.com has been helping vets buy and sell used equipment. You save money when you buy used veterinary equipment. They have everything from cages, kennels, pumps, x-ray equipment, lasers, ultrasounds, dental equipment, surgery equipment, lab equipment such as Abaxis, IDEX, and Heska, tables, tubs, and sinks. If you have something to sell, it's a great place too. Head on over to usedvetequipment.com. They bring the buyers and sellers together. It works out really, really cool. They also, if you are looking for any new equipment with amazing warranties, head on over to newvetequipment.com, where they show you the price up front. They have digital x-ray equipment, dental x-ray equipment, ultrasound equipment, LED, surgery lighting, surgery tables, full-size autoclaves. When you go to newvetequipment.com, you'll clearly see the price on every item for sale. You'll also be able to check out the warranty so that you can buy without regret. Head on over to newvetequipment.com. They'll show you the price and give you a great warranty. All right, so today we're talking about iOS 14. So Apple, Google, and Facebook are kind of interlocked in a deadly battle with each other. That's a little bit dramatic. But what's happening is that Apple is saying, we're going to value the privacy of our people who purchase our phones. And so we're not going to allow for third-party tracking apps. Third-party tracking apps, if you've ever been on like Amazon, for example, and you've gone onto Amazon shopping for stuff, and then you see the ads for the thing you were just looking at, that is third-party tracking pixels. Now, Facebook uses these pixels for what they call standard conversion events. So they're compiling data on every single user inside of Facebook. Google's doing the same thing with their ads. And so what's happening is Facebook and Google, they originally set up these pixels as a Facebook pixel, and it was a third-party pixel, meaning it ran the code on Facebook's servers, which then compiled information and collected data on its users. This is important because they're saying we're not going to allow third-party pixel tracking. We're not going to allow these third-party pixels, whether it's Google's or Facebook's. Now, Google has Chrome, which is the most popular browser out there, and Google said the same thing about last fall sometime, where they said, nope, no more third-party pixels. So what does this mean? Well, Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager have released what's called server-side Google Tag Manager. And that makes it so that you install your pixels and your tag manager and everything like that that's going to be tracking the users on your website. It's on your own server. So it's your server side, which makes it a first-party cookie. And that's kind of complicated sounding, but it's important that you have Google Tag Manager on your site, that you've set it up so that it's set up properly as a first-party pixel tracking, not a third-party pixel tracking situation, so that you're able to actually track conversions and see what's happening. Now, I think that this is going to go even further, that they're just going to block all retargeting pixels at some time in the future, especially because there's definitely a pushback on big data, and it seems like it's really, really started, especially with the 2016 election, and it's just been continuously being pushed more and more that these large tech companies, stop using their predictive algorithms to target you with everything, So I think that if in the future this goes away and we don't have pixels, we're going to have to do things like set up unique landing pages with unique forms and just go one landing page per ad type of a thing where we get really, really in-depth tracking, or we just put everything kind of in the same bucket and just kind of know what works and hope for the best. So definitely creating unique landing pages is a better solution if the first-party pixels are starting to get blocked in the future, which very well may happen. I actually think it probably will happen in the next few years. So that all being said, definitely get Google Analytics installed on your site, get Google Tag Manager installed on your site, and make sure that they're installed properly. We're actually going to be talking about Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager in next week's workshop. And so we're going to do a screen share. We're going to talk about how to get everything installed properly. We're going to show you how to do this. So head on over. It's completely free. Go into the Veterinary Marketing Nerds Facebook group, get that link, and sign up for the workshop. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I'll see you on the next episode.